When becoming interested in the speech pathology career, I had some simplistic ideas of what the work consisted of. I knew that the field required a master's degree, that you needed to possess a sincere desire to work with children, and that through playing with the children, you would incorporate your teachings. I also knew that if you had a degree in a speech pathology, you could get a job working in any environment. I began to get more curious about this career and wanted to research it. I began looking for what educational requirements I needed to gain before receiving this job. Before becoming a speech pathologist, you need a graduate's degree in speech pathology. To obtain this degree, it is required for you to take 6 years of college. The last 2 years, you need to obtain 64 credits and need to have a supervised practicum in a school, clinical center, etc. You need a total of 400 hours of clinical experience, 375 hours with the client one-on-one, and 25 hours must be supervised to obtain your degree. Some of the skills and characteristics you need to possess for this job are the abilities to express your ideas and concepts clearly, an easily understood manner, and you need to be resourceful as well as creative. A typical day in a speech pathologist's life consists of them going into work earlier than their clients so that they can gather the materials they need for that day. Once the group of 2 to 4 children get there, they begin with some review of the previous class. During my observation, I noticed that the pathologist had to make their daily activities very simplistic and fun so that the children would understand and learn easier. The speech pathologist had note cards with drawings of animals on them and would ask the children to name the animal and then would correct them if they pronounced it wrong. Then the speech pathologist had them play games and do crafts that made them practice the different syllables she was teaching them. She told me that she would have to then notice their improvements and do a lot of reports to show those improvements. I also interviewed Reina Salgado, a speech pathologist at Cali Calmecac, who informed me about the challenges of a speech pathologist.
Sometimes it's managing behaviors because they're so little, especially like the 3-year-olds. They come in there and they're like, and they want to touch everything. And so just kind of training them that it's a little more structure and that so sometimes it's managing behaviors. One of the biggest problems I run across is managing my time because I have to juggle, try to see kids in a specific amount of time, taking into account recess and lunch and when they're not available, and trying to make sure that I serve every child in the way I'm supposed to.
When asked about the benefits of the job, she says that getting summers off and being able to manage your own schedule are the biggest benefits.